On behalf of the Connecticut Department of Veterans Affairs, I'd like to welcome you to the 11 a.m. presentation from the VA Connecticut Caregiver Support Program. Our presenters today will be Bonnie Ciccarelli and Jessica Boehner. I would like to cover just a few ground rules for the presentation. This session will be recorded. We ask that all attendees mute their microphones. If you have any questions, please hold those to the end and use the raise your hand feature, and we will call on you. And please do not share any personal identifiable information, as these are non-confidential sessions. And we suggest that you keep your camera off, as it helps with bandwidth and improves our connectivity. And we will now turn the presentation over to Bonnie and Jessica. It is all yours.
Thank you, Chuck. Okay, so we're the Caregiver Support Program. Like Chuck mentioned, it's Bonnie and Jessica. We're going to get started.
Good morning. So we're going to start with a video that gives testimonials from VA caregivers. So it gives you an idea exactly what it's like to be a caregiver. Uh-oh.
Bonnie, we're not getting any sound.
Uh-oh. Did we open the tray?
Yeah, it's in the tray. Let's see. We could try doing it this way. Can you hear that, Chuck?
No.
Okay, hold on one sec. I'm just going to restart.
We did that thing she said at the beginning.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just restart the presentation now.
Sorry about that. We're going to restart.
It's a little tricky with this sometimes. Okay, so we want to stop sharing, open share tray. So it's not popping up with the sound bite that we need. Okay, I have to skip the video then.
So I think we're going to go ahead and skip the video, but there's on the slide there is a YouTube that you can go to watch it yourself. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Can you hear us now?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good. Okay, so the mission of the Caregiver Support Program is to promote the health and well-being of family caregivers who take care of our nation's veterans, and we do that through education, resources, support, and services. And our focus is to improve the quality of life of caregivers so they can help our veterans live to their fullest potential. And we do this by helping caregivers navigate the VA healthcare system and access resources. So our program really consists of two distinct programs, and one of them is a program of general caregiver support services, and that program is open to caregivers of all enrolled veterans of all eras. We also have the program of comprehensive assistance for family caregivers, and we refer to that as a family caregiver program, and that currently is only open to post 9/11 veterans.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the first program, the program of general caregiver support services, and we'll go a little bit in depth. So who are general caregivers? A general caregiver is defined as a person who provides personal care services to a veteran who either needs assistance with one or more activities of daily living. So we call those ADLs. And that's something like bathing, grooming, sometimes like the physical act of eating, not just cooking. Or they need supervision or protection based on symptoms or residual neurological care, other impairment of injury. So psychiatric care, TBIs, those would all fall under the supervision. The veteran must be enrolled in the VA healthcare system and have a PACT team assigned. And besides that, there's no formal application or VA clinical treatment team evaluation required to obtain the general caregiver benefits. So this is just a little diagram, I guess, of what our mission act is and what our vision is. So we want to help serve caregivers with respect and excellence through a wide variety of things, such as education and support, collaboration and partnerships, outreach, and resources and referrals. So some of the features of the program are that those who are enrolled into the program of general caregiver support services have access to different educations, trainings, they can participate in support services, and they can also take advantage of VA home and community-based care. So as far as the education and training go, we offer a good amount of things. At the national level, we make referrals to Building Better Caregivers, and that's a 6-week course that helps caregivers become better caregivers. We also make referrals to peer mentoring, which is a service that assigns each caregiver to another caregiver who can be their mentor because they go through something similar. We make referrals to AnyText and then to the national telephone support calls through the caregiver support line, and those are very education-based. At the local level, here in Connecticut, we offer Reach VA, that's individual and group Reach VA, and we also do self-care groups. Right now we're hosting those through WebEx, just because everything with COVID. We're coming out with a book club, caregiver library, where caregivers can actually take out books that could help them and be used for the book club. We have a self-care course, and we also offer events such as the November Caregiver Celebration and the Caregiver Summit. Okay, as far as VA home and community-based care, caregivers could be offered respite care, home telehealth, home-based primary care, homemaker and health aid, so that's someone coming into the home to help with daily respite, adult day healthcare centers, remote monitoring care, and home hospice care. Okay, and we also have the caregiver support line, and that line is national. It responds to calls from caregivers and veterans, and then they make the proper referrals, which are usually to us at the local level.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the program of comprehensive assistance for family caregivers, and we just refer to that as the family caregiver program. That program offers enhanced services to caregivers of veterans who are eligible, and currently that's just post 9/11 veterans who are injured in the line of duty. Currently, the administrative eligibility is the veteran must have served post 9/11 and have a service-connected disability, which is related to an injury of either physical or psychological or neurological impairment. And the reason the veteran needs care has to be related to his service connection. The veteran needs to be fully engaged in VA primary care. If the veteran meets the administrative eligibility, there's also clinical eligibility that needs to be met. The veteran would need assistance with at least one activity of daily living, and that needs to be documented in the medical record, or the veteran needs supervision and protection to be safe. So the enhanced benefits of the Family Caregiver Program, in addition to everything that Jess just mentioned, we offer for the family caregiver monthly stipend, access to healthcare insurance if they don't already have it, mental health counseling, formalized caregiver training, respite services, beneficiary travel, and we also provide ongoing monitoring. So this is just a diagram overview of everything we just talked about. The VA support services offered to the veteran that help caregivers, and then as Jess mentioned, the general caregiver support services, and on the right-hand side is the Family Caregiver Program enhanced benefits. Okay, so that was our program as it stands now. Under the Mission Act, our program is expanding, and it's going to expand in two phases. The first phase is about to happen any day now. It will be this fall, hopefully October 1st or very shortly after. And the first phase will be veterans who served prior to May 7th, 1975. And the second phase will be in 2022. And at that point, we will include all veterans. So it'll be 1975 to 2001. So there's some changes to eligibility under the expansion. So at this point, a veteran must be in need of personal care for at least 6 months continuously. They need to have a single or combined service-connected disability rating of 70% or more. And they need to have an inability to perform an activity of daily living each time that activity is performed, or they need supervision and protection or instruction, and that need is on a daily basis. Other things to consider is it has to be in the best interest for the veteran to participate in the program. The veteran will be receiving care at home, and they will receive ongoing care from a primary care team. Other changes. In addition to all the benefits we mentioned, they will also have access to financial and legal support services. The stipend is currently a 3-tier level. That will be changed to a 2-tier level. Currently, we determine eligibility at the medical center level. That will be transferred over to the VISN level by clinical eligibility assessment teams. All of our current program family caregiver participants are now going to be referred to as legacy participants, and they're going to need to be reevaluated within the first 12 months of instituting the expansion to determine if they're still eligible under the new guidelines. If they don't meet the current eligibility requirements, they will remain on the program for 12 months and most likely an additional 2 or 3 months after that. So for more information and updates about what's going on with the Caregiver Support Program, you can refer to our website, www.caregiver.va.gov, or you can call our National Caregiver Support Line. To apply for the program at this point, you can go to our caregiver website and download a VA Form 1010CG and mail the form to the address below, which is also on the application. However, we aren't accepting applications for 1975 and before yet. So if we get the application now, we'd have to deny it. But if you stay on, keep up with the website, there should be an announcement once it opens up. And this is our team. That's all of us. And we do have a program assistant now, and we're hoping to hire 2 more nurses and 2 more social workers to handle the expansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think now we'll take questions if anyone has any questions.
Laurel Chase has a question.
Okay.
Go ahead, Laurel.
Laurel, you're on mute.
That happens to me all the time.
I'm sorry, I switched to typing in the chat because I recall that's where that belongs. But my question was, what does PACT stand for?
Program of Comprehensive Assistance for Family Caregivers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions?
This is Chuck. I have a question. What constitutes is a family member? Does it have to be a family member, or can it be a friend, or?
It could be a friend if the friend resides with them.
They have to live in the same household?
Right. But if you're a family member, you don't have to live with a veteran.
Okay.
Okay. So it's either a family member that does or does not live with them, or if it's a friend or a significant other, that person has to live with them.
Reside together. Okay. Thank you. Laurel, you have another question?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Great.
Lower your hand then. Okay, thank you.
Virtual hand.
I think that concludes our session. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Jessica or Bonnie?
I think we're all set.
Yeah.
If
If you have any
All right.
questions, you could always reach out to us at the number posted.
Yeah, and this presentation has been recorded, so we will be putting it on our website for future viewing.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.